Today is the first day of the crypto summit hosted by Trump himself inside the White House. So a lot of VIPs, crypto related VIPs are going to be joining. Actually, they are already there joining Trump to discuss a crypto agenda. Other than that, just today, he signed the deal for the Bitcoin Reserve and Cryptocurrencies Act. I don't know the exact name, but we're also going to cover that in today's video. And with that, there's still a lot of uncertainty where the market will go. A lot of macro experts are still thinking that we're going to see a correction at the bottom before we go up. Again, usually none of these guys are right. Everyone says something and then the other party says something else. And what ends up happening is that the party that wins is that whatever ends up happening with the crypto market, someone's going to be, I called that, I predicted that. And the other one's going to say, well, that is just a cycle, blah, 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 blah. And they're going to give you an excuse. So in the 50-50 game, you have to know for yourself how to protect yourself from losing money in the crypto market. So we're also going to be talking about that in today's video. But with the crypto summit, should we expect any volatility? Should we expect green candles? We don't know, but let's talk about it in today's video. So first things first, we are killing it in the 0DTE strategies. For the month of March, we are already 0.6% since the beginning of March. We ended up February with 3.63 and so far 77% returns since this strategy started. We already have touched the $1.6 million in TVL and total value locked or assets under management, whatever you want to put it right here. This is what we have so far. So we are killing it right here. If we take a look at the fear and greed index, we are at 34 right now, moving away from the extreme fear that we saw last week, for example, where we touched 15 and we even touched 10 on February 27th. So we're coming away from an extreme fear and we are hopefully going back into the greedy, which is where we can start taking profits on our positions. So talking about the Trump announcement here, let's watch what he has to say.
Today we're signing, this is very historic, an executive order establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve and digital asset stockpile. This is a promise that you made throughout the campaign, and today we're keeping that promise. The reserve will be capitalized with Bitcoin that the federal government already owns, so it won't cost taxpayers a dime.
I'm going to pause right here because this is very important. So the US government already has some Bitcoin in their treasuries, but these were confiscated from illegal activities or just drug cartels or any other shady business. They take that money from these criminals. They take the cryptocurrency from these criminals, not only Bitcoin, but also other cryptocurrencies. And what ends up happening is that, like the Germany government did before, they start dumping these tokens on the market. So this creates a huge selling pressure for the crypto market. This will not happen anymore. So all the Bitcoin confiscated, which in theory, the number that we have is over 200,000 Bitcoin that will be stored, that will be kept by the US government. So meaning that it won't come to additional costs to American citizens in the form of taxes. No, they already have that. So they already are strong enough to have a strong base of Bitcoin, a strong base of cryptocurrencies in their treasury, in the reserve. So that is a good point to mention right here, that they're not going to spend over right now. They already have that. They're just not going to sell it, and then they're going to accumulate more in the future. So this is what he's saying.
This is like a digital Fort Knox for digital gold. And premature sales of Bitcoin over the past years cost American taxpayers over $17 billion in lost value because we didn't have a long-term strategy.
Right.
Now we do. So.
And this is something you believe in fully?
100%, yeah.
Okay.
And the whole community believes in it.
Very good. And they made the promise, right?
Absolutely.
By the way, this is a very ugly signature by Donald Trump. Just personal opinion when it's pointed out. It's just a bunch of scribbles up and down, like it was a heartbeat machine, you know? It doesn't even have to do with the video itself. That being said, let's take a look at prices right now. Bitcoin is currently at 89,914, Ethereum at 2,211, XRP at 254, BNB above 600, once again at 604, Solana 142, Cardano back below the $1 at 87 cents. So going back to the summit, the crypto summit, we have a list right here of guests that were invited to attend the summit itself. And here are industry leaders. We also have government folks here I'm going to show you, but industry leaders themselves, we have a lot of CEOs from Robinhood to Kraken to Ripple to Tether. All of them were invited. And we also have some unconfirmed people from Circle, from Solana, from Cardano themselves, which have not been confirmed that they will attend or not. But we have industry leaders here, huge names for the crypto community or the crypto adjacent community, like for example the CEO of Robinhood. And that is honestly very bullish for the system in the short term, because there's a lot of huge founders, very important people that just joined, and we don't know what they're going to be discussing. I don't know if that will come out public, but we have a lot of live streams right now. If you click right here on YouTube, Crypto Summit 2025, we have huge streams. Some of them are just loops of the signing agreements. Some of them are just random Elon Musk scams, as always, but that should make the market slow down its descent, at least it's my opinion, in the short term. But we are seeing right here still a lot of longs liquidated. So 380 million longs liquidated to 154 million short liquidated, for a total of $535 million. 73% of all positions were longs that were liquidated, and that is causing a little bit of a fuss, you know. But if we look right here at the heat map, we see that Bitcoin is looking towards these heat zones right here. So the $91,000 could still be doable today for Bitcoin. If we switch to Ethereum, very, very strong at 2233, and Solana already went for one hotspot, and now maybe it will look for another one at 147. But if it keeps losing the momentum and it creates a lower low right here, we could look at the 140 next. So honestly, we have a lot of news and we don't know how these news will affect the market. And since no one knows, we're kind of on a little bit of a dilemma, which has been the topic of this week's videos. All of these videos, we cover the same thing. The market doesn't know how to react to news because the Trump administration is a little bit of a mess. What do they want to do for the economy? Again, right here, I'm talking from a neutral point, but if we take a look more towards Trump haters and Trump maxis, you see there's a lot of people saying Trump will redefine the economy. And then the haters say, well, look at the prices of eggs, look at the stocks, look at everything that is financially related to Trump itself being in power. And those things are not performing very, very well. So there's a lot of uncertainty. There's still a lot of fighting between Trump maxis and Trump haters. And this will go on for maybe, who knows, the next year, since this is what, month 2 or 3 that Trump has been in power. So this bickering between parties will still be going on for a little bit, but hopefully things get settled. And at least for us crypto bros, we have smooth sailing from here on forward. So this video will be a little bit shorter than usual, but I hope it was insightful. I want you to comment down below, what do you think this crypto summit will bring? So since Trump himself wants to make the US a crypto hub for anything crypto related worldwide, then who knows what he will be discussing with these huge names, industry leaders for the future of crypto and the future of the US in the crypto great scheme of things. So comment down below and I'll catch you guys on Monday. So I hope you guys have a fantastic end of the week and I'll see you guys on Monday for another video. Peace.